Fox News has learned that the Clinton Global Initiative, a charity arm of the overarching Clinton Foundation, is shutting down, terminating nearly 24 employees after the Clinton loss in November. And plagued by the email scandal, donations have started to dry up worldwide. The Clinton Global Initiative is known for its annual conference of world leaders and Hollywood's elite. Its doors, we are told reliably, will close on April 15th. Tax day. Is there some sense of humor about that? I don't know, or at least irony.
The Trump administration is really starting to dig their heels in now. Doge recently let it out, and in this video, I'm going to say alleged, but Doge has come out and stated publicly that they confirmed that USAID gave Chelsea Clinton a grant of $82 million. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you evidence of some of the nefarious things that have been going on and the accusations from the Clinton Global Initiative, the Clinton Foundation, and how you just saw that video clip said that they shut it down. Guess what? It's reemerged and is reopened and is resurging. So we got to get the information out to make sure people don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe again. So let's check this out. Then I'll get into the video clips and the article. Doge investigations confirmed that the USAID did indeed give Chelsea Clinton a grant of $82 million through the Clinton Global Initiative, $3 million of which were spent on her wedding and another $11 million on a mansion. By the way, no income tax was paid on any of this money. If this were you or I, we would be in jail. It is high time Pam Bondi stops the big talk and starts prosecuting some of these criminals. Put your big girl pants on, Pam, and do your job. Is it possible that Trump is the only elected official in the entire Republican Party that has any stones? Now, this article here goes to a fact check. Now, watch when you find out about the fact check on the fact check, because we're going to do our own fact check on this article. But let's check this out. Fact check. Did Chelsea Clinton take home $84 million from USAID? A claim circulated on social media this week that former first daughter Chelsea Clinton took home $84 million from U.S. Agency for International Development, USAID. Chelsea Clinton, the daughter of former President Bill Clinton and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, serves as the vice chair of the Clinton Foundation, a nonprofit that was created by Bill Clinton in 2001. The USAID has recently come into focus because of the efforts of President Donald Trump's administration to dismantle the foreign aid agency. In a crackdown on federal spending led by tech billionaire Elon Musk, who is working on behalf of the administration, USAID's staff is being gutted and agency spending halted over the past 2 weeks. The move have drawn fierce backlash from Democratic lawmakers who say presidents cannot eliminate congressionally appropriated federal agencies. At the center of the claim that Chelsea Clinton was pocketing millions from the USAID was a chart floating around X, formerly Twitter, from Data Republican that showed how money flowed from boxes of different organizations to a box labeled Bill Hillary and Chelsea Clinton, with gross receipts totaling $83,624,489. One X user at Akaface USA posted a photo of the chart and wrote, Chelsea Clinton casually taking home $84 million. And this is the chart that really breaks it down, the receipts, and wow, because it's all public nonprofits. Inside the Bill Hillary and Chelsea Clinton box on Data Republican's chart is an employer identification number, EIN. Snopes, a fact-checking site, reported that when the listed EIN number is searched in the Internal Revenue Service, Bill Hillary and Chelsea Clinton Foundation pops up. Snopes also reported that Chelsea Clinton did not receive any compensation for her work at the foundation since at least the fiscal year ending December 2013. Now, keep that in mind. Keep 2013 in mind, according to tax return data published by ProRepublica. According to data from USAspending.gov, the official source for federal spending information, the claim that USAID provided $84 million in funding is also incorrect. So remember that. Snopes reported, citing USAspending.gov, that the Clinton Foundation did not receive any money from the USAID from the 2008 fiscal year to now. The data only goes as far as the 2008 fiscal year. The Clinton Health Access Initiative received a grant of $7.4 million and spent a little over $6 million of it from 2019 to 2021. However, the Clinton Health Access Initiative is its own nonprofit. Additionally, Snopes found that the Clinton Foundation received only one federal award of $49,998 from AmeriCorps National in 2010. Now, you heard that, right? Now, you saw that. And what this is what you call a cover article. Now, prior to getting into that, the USAID and the Clinton Foundation, let's look at some of the things that the Clinton Foundation and USAID has been doing, the things that they tell us that they've been doing versus what's really been happening. Now, you remember Haiti. The Clinton Foundation was all over Haiti. They were going there to help the people of Haiti. Listen to this man, this Haitian, as he breaks down what the Clinton Foundation really did over there and how it really impacted the Haitian people. And then I'm going to get into the next bombshell clip.
Haiti have gold. We have one of the largest gold mine in the Caribbean. So, and they let the world, nobody's saying anything about our goals. Yeah. And who do you think is in charge of our gold right now? The contract. Yeah. Tony Rodham, Hillary Clinton's brother. Wow. He's got a 26 years contract. And then also Haiti used to produce, we used to produce our own rice. We didn't have to buy rice overseas. Bill Clinton destroyed our rice so his brother can sell the rice from Arkansas. Yeah. Wow. So they're doing a lot of things. Right now, if there's a millionaire or a billionaire who wants to do business in Haiti, they cannot do anything unless they check with the Clintons. The Clintons are the one who's running Haiti.
If you enjoyed this video, do me a solid. Hit that like button because I'll never ask you for a cash app or a super chat. But you hitting that like button, it is currency. It helps spread the video around. And if you aren't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. Because what we do on the Real Politics Podcast, we talk real politics. So once you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell and select all. That way, you'll be notified when I upload new videos. So all that money that went over there is supposed to have been helping the Haitians. Guess what? No, what it did is it helped and enriched the Clintons. Now, Tony Rodham is in control of the Haitian gold. And Bill Clinton's brother is selling rice to the country where their main source of revenue was rice. So they made it illegal, allegedly, or made it difficult for local farmers to grow rice so they can have to import it in from Clinton affiliates and associates. And then her brother is running the gold mine. These people are demonic. And we know the body count that goes along with the Clintons, allegedly, all the way from Vince Foster, all the way down to chefs mysteriously coming up unalive. Now, let's check out this video where it talks about who's actually donating to the Clinton Foundation. Who's giving this organization money?
There's no question the Clinton Foundation has received tens of millions of dollars from foreign governments. That includes Saudi Arabia, which gave $14.5 million. Well, the foundation says none of that came while Hillary Clinton was Secretary of State. But you also have Kuwait donating between 5 and 10 million, Oman, the United Arab Emirates, Qatar, all donating between $1 and $5 million over the years. Even the Embassy of Algeria donated $500,000. Is there a common thread? All, of course, are Middle Eastern countries with poor human rights records and poor records when it comes to women's rights. And even with private companies, there's smoke. Monsanto is a U.S.-based global food giant that has been trying to increase its worldwide business in the biotech food industry. It's donated between 1 and 5 million to the Clinton Foundation. And while she was Secretary of State, Secretary Clinton made general statements supporting biotech foods, as the company was asking for government help to open up new markets. What we have learned is that the foundation said it did fail to disclose a funding source while Mrs. Clinton was at the State Department. That donation, the $500,000 from the government of Algeria. The foundation called the lack of disclosure an error, but again said there was no connection between the donations and the policies of the Clinton State Department. There's no.
So they expect us to just believe that there's no connection between her decisions that may have favored Algeria and the $500,000 that she got. No. This was all just a coincidence. And why are Middle Eastern governments so invested in the Clinton Foundation? Why? They concerned about the people of Haiti? Or again, is it some more nefarious? And really think about, look at what happened with Israel and Hamas. Look at who the support the Democrats are behind. They're pro-Palestine, left and right. They're pro-Hamas. A lot of them even rocking different nations' flags on the congressional floor. It stems back through the Clintons. See, they're the godfather. They're the godparents of that party. Them, and then they bless the Obamas. But they still have, I believe, more influence than the Obamas because the Clintons built a machine. In the machine. Now, you remember in that previous article where it said that, no, Chelsea Clinton didn't get any money from USAID. All they ever had gotten was the one grant for $7 million And then $49,000 later, what is USA governments, what is USA spending talking about Chelsea Clinton? And then I dug. This article here is from 2013. The internet is undefeated, right? So we're talking about 12 years ago. And this clearly states, and it says at the top of the article, more than 11 years old, clearly states Hillary and Chelsea Clinton unveil $80 million effort to fight illegal ivory trade. Now, it's ironic that the whole Doge founding was 82 million. And then we got this 80 million effort to fight ivory. But the previous article, Snopes said, no, there's nothing there. They never got any money like that. But this clear as day shows us they did. But let's go into it. Clinton Global Initiative supports renewed effort to protect African elephants from poachers chasing lucrative profits. Now, you tell me, you just seen and you just heard where Hillary Clinton was taking money from countries that violate women's rights and human rights. There's videos of her cheering when people were unalived, celebrating it. And this woman attacked every woman that accused her husband, Bill Clinton, of sexual assault, went after him, tried to destroy him, doxed him and everything. And now they want us to believe that she is just so great-hearted that she cares about the elephants in Africa. And they need that $80 million to take care of the elephants in Africa. Forget about the poor veterans, the poor people, the battered women, the abused children here. She wants to protect ivory of the African elephants. So this article says, Hillary and Chelsea Clinton on Thursday deployed their mother-daughter star power to help the effort to save African elephants, brokering an $80 million effort to stop the ivory poaching, which threatens the animals with extinction. The crackdown on 50 poaching hotspots in Africa involves several conservation groups and African governments. But conservation leaders unveiling the plan at Glen Global Initiative annual meeting went out of their way to credit Hillary Clinton for giving prominence to the issue of the illegal trade in wildlife while she is Secretary of State. So she cares about the illegal trade of wildlife while illegal immigrants storm our border. She was all for that. She was all for illegal immigrants fighting for them. They need to be here, But she's concerned about poaching elephants in Africa. BS. That's just another way that they allegedly smuggle and hide money. And that's exactly what they've done. Now, this video here is going to really lay out what's going on with the Clintons. And this man does an awesome job of really breaking it down.
Clinton Global Initiative is announcing their new action network will now provide aid to Ukraine. But the Clintons have a shady history when it comes to helping other nations. Here to break it down is Judicial Watch President Tom Fitton. Tom, thank you so much for joining us this morning. So the situation in Ukraine and all the tax dollars that are going over there seems shady enough to me, but now we've added the Clintons to this. What do you make of that? What could go wrong?
The first thing I would highlight, the first thing I would highlight is obviously Hillary wants to run for president. You know, why would she be taking this prominent role again? First Clinton Global Initiative meeting in 6 years. And previously the foundation, the Clinton Global Initiative is a project of the foundation. You know, as we uncovered through the emails of the State Department, the Clintons had been using the foundation as a pass-through for influence peddling. And they were, donors were treated, giving special favors at the State Department despite promises. And of course, a lot of money came from, guess where? Russia, Ukraine. And I tell you, like Hillary Clinton opening up this operation again is like Al Capone reopening a casino. We can presume there's going to be criminal activity, influence peddling. And I tell you, if you support Ukraine's cause, the last thing you want is Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton messing it up with their influence peddling. And this is a way for them to accumulate power and provide a platform for them for their political purposes, in addition to, you know, paying the bills.
Do you suppose that anyone from Haiti was consulted on whether the Clintons would be the best people to head up such a large operation? There's millions and millions of dollars that are going to the Clinton Foundation from us and from other donors, and then they get to distribute it out. Let's talk about what they did in Haiti.
Haiti's notorious for the Clintons. Obviously, Bill invaded Haiti.
Yeah.
and then they ran this operation where a lot of friends of Bill and Hillary were there in Haiti, and Haitians to this day
Yes.
resent the Clintons' involvement because they thought aid money was diverted to their friends. And you know, when you have billions of dollars sloshing around in Ukraine, who do you think is going to be attracted to this? Now, they're saying we're going to have heads of government involved and unions and the usual suspects. But this highlights to me the concerns Americans have about aid in Ukraine. Things are so bad that Hillary Clinton thinks that she can get a little bit of it. This is the sort of thing that, in my view, should alert law enforcement, given the prior activity of the Clinton Foundation and Clinton
Right.
Global Initiative, that there's an operation going on up there in New York that deserves monitoring.
To say the least. This is really a shameless move on their part, considering the bad name. As you said, Hillary couldn't even go campaign in Haitian communities because they were so angry at the corruption that the Clinton Foundation committed in Haiti. So
She got her Rachel, just quickly.
Sure.
Her foundation, Bill's foundation, got millions of dollars from a Ukrainian oligarch.
yeah. Yeah,
What a racket.
it is a racket. Tom Fitton, thank you for staying on this. Keep bringing us back more news on this because, as you said, this is not good.
It's crazy. So I just wanted to bring that to you. As you see, old Hillary is up to her same old ways, and luckily Doge has jumped in and they found it. They were able to link the fact that the Clinton Foundation, the Clinton family specifically, were able to reap the benefits of $80 million. Their daughter spent $3 million on a wedding. When we got hungry men and women out here, we got people working their tail off to build a better life while the Democrat Party do everything they can to take it from us. You see, this is more evidence that the Democrats really believe in rules for thee and none for me. They scream fascism and all of this crap when all they want to do is be like birds sitting on a perch, looking down on everybody else. Whenever they see something somebody else has that they like, they just want to swoop in and take it and feel justified and entitled to have it. Why? Because of their Harvard degrees or whatever the else they got. Bottom line is, this is our country and they work for us. And it's about time we help them remember that. And luckily, we have a man that is steering this ship that gets it. He's one of the most wealthy men to ever sit in the office, but yet makes all of us feel like he's really working for us. While the other people who've accomplished nothing out there and have built their lives on our tax dollars feel like we should be begging them. It's crazy. And that's exactly why we see the positive results we're seeing, because when you put the right person in the right seat on the bus, great things happen. Thank you to President Trump, and thank you for your support. And if you watched this far, I really do appreciate it. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. And if you haven't already, hit that like button. And if you aren't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. Most importantly, make sure that you be safe and you stay great. I'm Brian Maxwell saying I look forward to seeing you at the top. Over and out, y'all.